We have kicked the can down the road long enough. There is no more road left. This crisis goes well beyond the UN. The United States will look at every country that does business with North Korea as a country, and the United States will look at every country that does business with North Korea as a country that is giving aid to their reckless and dangerous nuclear intentions. And what we do on North Korea will have a real impact on how other outlaw nations who seek nuclear weapons choose to conduct themselves in the future. The stakes could not be higher. The urgency is now. 24 years of half measures and failed talks is enough. Thank you.
And by the way, folks, Nikki Haley, the ambassador to the UN, U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley, great job, but the sanctions are not working. Stronger sanctions, great. The United States is considering, in addition to other options, stopping all trade with any country doing business with North Korea. China, stop doing business with them altogether, but that's pretty strong. And then sanctions against Iran because Iran's been supplying North Korea with all sorts of stuff for years. It's a known fact. What do you think they got a lot of this equipment from? A lot of the electronics, a lot of the components have China's signature all over them. It's not American technology. It's Chinese stuff. It's Iranian technology. Between the two, they've given this tyrant, Kim Jong-un, the ability to be a Hitler to the world. Served up on a ICBM missile. Cute. I personally, for one, don't want to see this happen. But everyone listening to this broadcast, knowing that this hydrogen bomb that was triggered in North Korea Sunday, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, reported a 6.3 earthquake in the communist nation. Ladies and gentlemen, they have the technology to cause a lot of destruction. They go further and further, folks. Just proof of the latest launch over Japan goes to show you, and it landed. It was successful. It did what it was supposed to do. A lot of experts right now believe it could reach the United States mainland, not just Guam, but the mainland. There's pictures that are just making me sick of dictator Kim Jong-un. They always show him pictures there, checking out the new thermonuclear warhead inside of a lab. By the way, this would be North Korea's sixth nuclear test and first since September 2016. We're going to be watching it, folks. This is not seeming like it's going to go down. I knew it was going to escalate. I've talked to you about it, but there you go. There's the latest. The head of the Cleveland, Ohio Police Union and its Emergency Medical Service Union said they will not participate in colors before the upcoming Browns football game. And why? Why do you think? People taking a knee to the national anthem is what that's about. About a dozen starters knelt for the national anthem last week. Several Cleveland Brown players were pictured kneeling during our national anthem, folks. Isn't that cute? According to the Cleveland Plain Dealer, Browns tight end Stephen DeValve, running back Isaiah Crowell, safety Jarbel Pepper, and wide receiver Kenny Brett, as well as Duke Johnson and Christian Kirksley, Jamie Collins, Ricardo Lewis, and James Taylor knelt in a huddle near the team bench during the national anthem. Cute. I tell you what, the NFL, man, they can stop this in a hurry. They can nip this in the bud so fast it's not even funny. They could stop it, and they need to, because it's really pissing off a lot of patriotic Americans, and me for one, and plenty of football players, patriotic football players that are tired of this crap these players They need to play football and stop using the field as a political ploy. It's ridiculous. It's so insulting to our military when people do that. I cannot tell you how degrading it is. There's a time and a place. It's not on the football field, my friend. Not the football field, not the platform. But they know people are watching it. They know they're going to get a platform. You know people are going to talk about it, but it's not accomplishing anything but pissing off more patriots. And there's going to be fewer people in the stands and fewer people that are going to be coming to these games. So NFL, get with it. Stop it. Or you're going to lose out on people that are not going to be buying these season passes anymore. And it's bad all over the place. A lot of people just can't simply afford those passes as it is, and there's going on other things like hockey. Yeah, there's people here in the Bay Area that have just decided, no, forget about it. It has nothing to do with the kneeling, the national anthem of these idiots. It's just, it's just a better deal. Where it's blacked out and they're just tired of it. You can't fill the stands. So you just go someplace else, and that's what people will do. So they need to get with it. I hope to God they put a stop to this. It's just ridiculous. That's more liberal lunacy, by the way. Trump may withdraw from South Korean trade pact. Did you hear this one? Todd Beman, he's a writer for the Newsmax publication, and he says President Donald Trump has long slammed U.S.-Korea free trade agreement and the ensuing rise of the nation's trade deficit since it was implemented. However, negotiations this summer have been tense, obviously. A White House spokesperson told the Journal Saturday the discussions are ongoing, adding only that we have no announcements at this time. But the question remains of whether the White House is seriously considering leaving the agreement or is moving in that direction to draw South Korea back to the bargaining table. It is a real question how serious this is, said one person outside the White House who's familiar with the talks. The Trump administration is in talks with Mexico and Canada to improve NAFTA's terms, and the president has threatened to exit the accord should better provisions not be obtained for the United States. There you go. President Trump making good on campaign promises. Still, U.S. business groups that lobbied for KOROS during the Obama White House have called on its members to reach out to legislators to stop any withdrawal. The National Association of Manufacturers, for instance, sent an email to members shortly after 8 a.m. on Saturday. We understand through multiple sources that a notice of intent to withdraw have been drafted. So there you go. Not what a lot of folks thought, that Donald Trump would not make good on his promises. He's looking out for Mr. and Mrs. America, and that's good news because the GATT and NAFTA deals and TPP and all that stuff has been crap, especially under Obama. Thank you very much. We'll get better trade agreements.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page.
For the people is there.
Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. Keith Allen, and on your radio or your smartphone device, our website's forthepeopleshow.com. If you've not visited our website, please take a look today. Our store page, our that handy 123 Ready TV app is a must check out on our website for $19.99. You heard the commercial, you've been hearing those commercials, but if you haven't gotten the app, you are really missing out on a gem. Seriously, every movie, every TV show that's ever produced, you can find it. It's already there on the internet, already streaming, commercial-free, great quality. See how this thing works. Take advantage of it, and we make a few cents off it every sale, right? Yeah, so it's a good deal. That's why we have it. But I'm using it. Friends and family are using it, and so many of my listeners are using it. You, being my listener, you know who you are. Download that thing and enjoy it. Cut the cable. Cut the nonsense. I'm serious. There's so many services out there, but this app, I'm telling you, takes the guesswork out. You don't have to be very, very smart to operate this thing. You just download the app, you type in the title or whatever the genre of the movie is, and you find it. It's at your fingertips, and it can work on your computer or on your Android device, so PC or Android. But knock yourself out with, hundreds of thousands of titles. It is the craziest thing that I've ever seen in my life, and I think you will enjoy it immensely. For $19.99, what do you got to lose? ForThePeoplesShow.com. Click on the store page and download your copy today. All right, so this is the conversation that so many people are talking about, rather controversial. Politico reporting on Sunday. What am I talking about? DACA. the DACA program. All right. At present, folks, approximately 800